Hello, I'm DJ Caltech. I thought I'd do a behind the scenes video of how I make some of my videos. This is a pretty old video now, and it was the first time I'd ever done any stop motion animation or used models. So it was all a bit of a learning curve. But I like to put a lot of effort into my music and the videos as well. I'm using sort of old school techniques, very basic stuff like these in shots here. It's just my screen in the background. And this is a miniature set I built out of cardboard. It's a model of obviously Marty McFly. I didn't know about some of the resolutions as well, so I was filming on my phone and I was filming on a camera at the same time. And the problem was things were out of the wrong resolution, and then you've got the problem with Instagram where it was going originally, and they've got their own resolution that they use because it's a phone. Then you put it onto YouTube and then it's horizontal aspect. So it was all a bit of a learning curve. It's a little mini camera inside the model that was for that shot there. But I've got some behind the scenes footage that you won't have seen, all exclusive stuff. So I'll just talk through it. That shot there you just seen was quite difficult to pull off, I must admit. Obviously there was no car above me. So this is me. I'd gone into Illustrator and I'd printed off this. The artwork for the time stamp stuff. That's just LEDs for the back of it, and I've mounted it onto acrylic, put some arcade buttons inside it in my workshop. There you can see a close-up of it. I was really pleased how it turned out. I didn't expect it to be that good. That's me wiring it and then testing it with a with a power supply. Yeah, this is just the loom because I wanted some wiring in there to make it look a bit more like the DeLorean, and that's the test with it on, and it just looks brilliant. I couldn't believe how well it came out. So there it is in my Honda, just literally leaning against the dashboard. This is me. That I don't know what the neighbours thought, but because I had to block out the light and put a fog machine inside my car, I had to cover it in blankets and stuff. So there's another shot. I don't normally take behind the scenes photographs, but I thought I should do because it's quite a long process. This was. It's printed off the DMC sign because I think that's caught on camera. I'm not sure. There's a bit of light coming in there because I haven't covered up the car properly. So yeah, so he's that was a switch I bought off eBay. Because I wanted something to signify that I'm flicking something on, you know. So, yeah, a bit of carbon vinyl wrap on it. But I just can't believe how well it came out, especially when it's darker. This is still a lot of light coming through. That's the reference with his aviator glasses at the top there. So this sequence was absolutely timed. I did about 20 takes or more to get the timing of this right. It had to go on, because I'd already written a track, I only had a few seconds to put it in. So unfortunately it was quite rushed, because I would like to have shown more of the car after all that effort. This is a takeoff scene. The first time I'd ever done anything like this, I had to work out how to do it. So I just used a metal ruler, brought it towards the camera, and then masked out the ruler. This is a cardboard set, and this is a cardboard set. The only difference being this has a metal grid underneath the cardboard, underneath the floor with high-powered magnets. So I'll show you now how you can see the magnet on the model skateboard holding it in place. It's so when I put the models on there, they will stick and I can move them easier. It just stops them toppling over, which is such a big problem all the time. It's just toppling over and ruining the shot, and you've got to start again. And its head kept falling off because I don't know why I kept pulling his head off. I think I was putting his head inside the car all the time, and after a while the model just didn't want to hold his head anymore, so he just kept falling off. But you can make him, when you've got magnets at the bottom, you can make him lean. This was a model I was using, completely the wrong size in scale to Marty. So that's why I pulled his head off and actually stuck him in the car. But if you use forced perspective, you can make the car look bigger than it actually is. See, like that. So that was a trick I was using. and this model actually lights up and the wheels turn in, which was quite cool, which gave me the idea to use a takeoff scene. This was him getting out the car and he was meant to be holding this synthesizer and bits and bobs. So we have some footage I didn't use. I was going to feature Freddie in it, and they were going to be doing some dancing and stuff together. You can just see my hand in the bottom of the frame there. Because they're both 80s, big famous 80s characters, but I didn't end up using any of this. I don't know why, but it was meant to be like they were sort of pals and stuff. I don't know, I was getting a bit carried away. But yeah, so here, this is me just testing the skateboard bit. When he arrives. This is how I did the background. Literally just a model in front of a screen. And there's just a sweeping test shot there before I actually did it with the background going. This is footage I didn't use. I was going to dress up as Marty McFly. But again, it didn't quite work. Now this was used in a different video. I didn't use this in the main video, but this was me stepping out of my car pretending it was a DeLorean with a fog machine. I couldn't breathe, and this is my wife filming me as I fill the car with smoke. You can see there's nothing in the dashboard there, and I start laughing here because my wife, she got it back to me because she's crying with laughter. Just how crazy the situation is. It's me doing this to my car and dressing up like this. But that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll come up with some other crazy videos, and that's it. Thanks for watching again. Cheers. Bye.